This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a playoff team from last year, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Shifting around now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Here's the second down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. It's a run. Running back's got it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Nice catch made near the sideline, but they gain nothing on the play.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So here we go now, third and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Can he make it to the marker? He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Pirates! They draw first blood in this national title game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Lobos offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Keeping it on the ground here. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. And the Lobos looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch downfield. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Lobos. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Play action here on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. Takes up the 1st and still running. He's in the clear. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He'll throw it. Is incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. That coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch is made down the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the wideout goes in motion. To bootleg here. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, East Carolina. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Going after, not quite through. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick catch over the middle. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Kirk, it's East Carolina with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. The Lobos bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And here's the return. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time. Let's see if they can recover on the move, trying to make something happen. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Pirates are in the red zone now. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll try a pass here. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Pirates. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the point after is right down the middle. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking for the wideout. The sure hands. It's Thomas. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Pass is caught. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Just trying to get rid of it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, East Carolina. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Carolina, 28, New Mexico, 7.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
They keep him guessing with a run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. He's got it with room to run. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28, New Mexico, 14.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runs through the defender. The Pirates hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The Pirates lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
2nd down after the incompletion. He'll toss it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense. Sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
38, New Mexico, 17.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Lobos offense is back out there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Lobos will have to kick it away.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half in the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Makes a quick catch. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Caught quickly. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
I love the aggressive approach here throwing the football, but they're going in the wrong direction. Losing yards when you're this close to the goal line, and that's not ideal.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Pirates.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They're going to run it here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Important third down play coming up. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. The offense with some pre-snap motion. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that. A conversion, so we got fourth and short.
And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. This will be touchdown just inside the 40. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made inside the 10. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offense